Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 23. We're playing Final Factorio, this Final Factory, this is Factorio. And the base is, actually, I like this base. I really am quite happy with it, how organized it is. We have the things coming in here, all this, the green circuits are working-ish, but now we're going to start making some things that will increase the utilization of this. I may also need to make more red circuits because red circuits are just stupendously slow. But what I want to do, I have the two options at this point. I can either do what is it called? Modules, but I don't have the rest yet. So let's start by researching it. Now that we have the purple science, let's get productivity here. So that should, yes, it should work. Yeah, they're going up from over here. This is nice. Doing stockpile. And what I then want to do is actually build the other thing that is the yellow science, because once we have the yellow science, we can get logistics and all sorts of other good things. So let's try to work on that. Okay, we are going to work on something. So we need to define and design high tech. The irony is that I've built this so many times, and I think I build it from scratch every time, and I also think that I build it slightly different every time. So options here are, how compressed do I want it? So the first thing that I always do is I can see this says 14 seconds, but I'm going to just close my eyes and pretend it says 15. The reason for that is the 30 copper cables is divisible by 15. The speed module takes 15 seconds. So there are several things that are on a 15-second cycle, and they will be inserted here manually. So let's see. Do I want it like wide or tall? I think I want it tall actually. So that one's going to be the output. And what if we do something like this? This will, oh, see, that's not going to work. This is going to be the copper cables, because copper cables produce 1 per 4 per second. So yeah, 4 per second. So that means over 15 seconds it can produce 60, and that's 30 for this one and 30 for the other one. I will, however, need stack inserters inbound, and I'm gonna get some. This will be outbound as well, and then I guess I'll have something like this as the inbound for the copper. That seems okay here and here. Just keep them flowing. They go in and right here. So that's great. This is the outbound going on one side. And now on the other side, let's see what we want. We want the speed modules. They take 15 seconds to make a speed module. So that's why I'm pretending this one is 15 as well. And here I'm going to have some inbound. Actually, I don't think we need that. I think we can just do here. That one. Let's see. That was one. Let's get the other module. That's speed modules. Excellent. And down here, we'll have a mixed belt of the two items they need. All in all, very, very simple build. This one is also going to be a mixed belt of batteries and processing units. Even though I need 3 times as many processing units, I don't need very many because it's running on a 15-second cycle. So that's not particularly much. So I'll put one here and I'll put one here. Ah, this is actually really, really nice. This is much nicer than I thought. Look how crisp this is. This really doesn't take much space. Get that one? Do we think this is a reasonable location? Yeah, why not? Actually not. I'll actually build it slightly different, because what if I build it exactly like that one? Boom. See, now this would be aligned with this up here. Can I go through? Yes, I can. This is on a 14-second cycle, and I have 14 of those. Well, the other one is on a 14-second cycle, but I'm going to pretend it's on a 15-second cycle, so I'm just going to build more. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm still gonna get only 14 now that I think of it. Okay, anything missing? Always the light. Nope, nothing. And this is the outbound, so this is going to be fine somewhere up here. I'll take it. Like so. That was actually incredibly easy to make. Oh look, my robots are actually... I have a teeny tiny bit of power here. I didn't even notice that. So it means that if I don't build anything for a while with robots, they will actually accrue. Slowly, surely, but surely. This is a mixed belt. So let's mix it up. Mixed belts are always fun to make. And let's see. This is going to be a mix from over here. Boom. I think that's the easiest way to make it. And from here, boom. That one. Good work. This one not needed right now, but soon it will be. I don't know if this is totally correct, but I think this is the best way of doing it as I have now. That was one. The next is going to be half blue circuits and half batteries. So the batteries are not even up here yet. That is something we need to fix. There we go. I think batteries are on this. Okay, that's totally not what I wanted. Let's zoom in so we can see what's going on here. Come on, batteries. Yes, and might as well jump up here. Oh, hold on. Pick them up. Don't want them to use unnecessary battery power. And that one. All right, let's think about how this looks. This is going to be that one. Is that correct? That's going to be 1, 2 here. Here. But I could get it all the way in. Cool. So, first place I'm using the blue ones. Yes, actually the first place I'm going to use the blue ones. That is also entirely why I built the blue ones. And batteries are all the way at the end. So that one's now done. All I need at this point is some copper. That's pretty easy. I hope that I'm building this correctly. And again, I need an awful lot of things here. Boom. This is, I don't know if this is a correct way. Well, I do know that's probably not a correct way, but I like it. I like this way. It's a really simple way of just saying, all right, at least 2 of the lanes will split evenly or will redistribute accordingly. So let's get some of the other ones that I know I'm going to need. That one. Don't know if I need this. Steel, I absolutely need that for sure. This one probably isn't needed anymore, but who cares? And finally that one's coming in at full speed. Let's see. Is anything working? Nope, you're not. Why are you not working? That's interesting. So it has to fill up one of them before the other one even gets started. That's peculiar. Really? So. And now this one can get some. That's really strange. But at the end of the day, it will work. And I can also scale this one up if I feel so inclined. Are they working? Yes, the first yellow ones are coming. Why are the speed modules 3 not working? Oh, the speed modules 3 actually need high-tech science. I did not even see that coming. Though this one is by far the most important one. I'll switch to that. Because that's going to help out make my module, my robot much better. What is this one requiring? A bit more modules. This requires some efficiency and speed modules. That's also pretty neat. Now, the one thing I'm wondering about is, shouldn't I have built some... No. Doesn't give us much extra space, but let's put it there anyway. And I guess this will continue to grow. And we need market here. That was incredibly easy to make. Once we have all the stuff, boom, it's done. At this point, this is definitely not keeping up, but it's going to be fine at this point. All right, so once we've done that, I get the portable fusion reactor. Is it actually more important than this one? I don't know. Let's have a look at the construction here. Okay, so everything here is done except for that. So what I need to do, just run out of the roads. This is so much easier to drive once I have this. Look at this. Oops. Yes. But don't look at the road. Absolutely don't look at the road. Just look at that. See, this is kind of a disaster. I think I need you. Here. Boop. Got it. And we are now done using the blue inserters, or the blue. Yep. And this one can go up here. I don't know if I want to use that. I'll put it up here. Good. This is a good way to speed this up. It is, how much additional speed is it? It is 0.67% additional speed. How I calculate this goes from 0.75, so let's call it 3, to 1.25, let's call that 5. So from 3 to 5, that's 66 or 67% additional productivity. There, now you can see, now it's working a lot more efficient. What I need to do then, very simple, just get from here, boom, smash it in here once, smash it in there twice. And then I'll just do that until I figure out that I can't support it anymore. Hooray for robots! These are awesome. Love the robots, don't we? Just keeping an eye out for things that I will be running out. Okay, belts, definitely. Well, not definitely, but likely. Voice belts, there. At some point in the not too distant future, I am going to get roboports everywhere so that they can place things. Good. Alright, is this working? It's working. That's the portable fusion reactor. Excellent. And now the logistics system, which is the other big milestone. Look at this one. It is actually starting to use all of it. That one is somehow not working as fast. It's really peculiar. No, it's not really peculiar. It is absolutely... Oh my god. I think I've seen that comment. And there we go. No wonder it was so slow. Ah. Silly me. That's the point, when I see comments and then I completely forget it when I'm in the game. Now that's more like it. I was actually a bit surprised. Okay. Okay, let's just the robots get this, even though it's a silly idea that robots build this. Right. So it's not really full belts, but it's kind of getting there, right? It's kind of getting there. Stuff is being consumed as pretty much as fast as it comes in. And that should give us... Very nice, very nice. So... These go in here. And I'll take... Oh, only 5 more? What's the problem here? Oh, they're very slow. Cool. Well, they need to be sped up a lot. Cool. This belt, I'm sure, would be benefiting from that. So what I do now is, oh, I need to upgrade my, what is it called? It's here. Boom, 200. That's okay. That's actually enough. So over here, I'll build one portable fusion reactor. That goes the logistics system. That is excellent. What should I then do? I should build speed modules and the other modules because that's definitely what I want to do next time. But let's just have a look at something here. That one is still full. That one is not full. So let's take a research that does not require any yellow signs. So the yellow signs can just chug along here. You can see it's slowly but surely it's consuming all of it. Okay. Something that's also quite important. I think that's enough space is this. Because I'm just explaining. This one takes from the top side and all the way down here. The top side becomes the left side becomes the top side, and that goes in first. And that means it is completely overusing one side of the belt compared to the other side of the belt. That's logistics. Do I want braking force? Not at this moment. Anything else I want? Cold liquefaction. I'm gonna need that. Capacity would be nice. Nuclear fuel processing. What about the Corex? Is expensive, but we'll get it sometime. Let's get the cold liquefaction. I don't need it right now, but I'm gonna need it. So what we have here is now all of these are obviously going to be totally wasted, but that's just the way it is. Oh, this is such a shame when I do that. And where is it? That one. Boom. I can take one more battery. That needs 10 more batteries. Obviously batteries need batteries. One of these. And back again. Let's see. This is working, and the only thing I can use for the remaining these small ones. You know, I don't really like this. Yeah, that's somewhat better. And then the last one goes in here, cold liquefaction. And at this point, I can now take speed modules. You can see how much we're at the end of the game. And you can also see that even this one is not really getting enough. Why is it not getting enough? I don't know. But at this point, I think that I need... So this one is going to get a full dedicated line. But that's also going to get a line that isn't used by anyone else. That's going to be line number... You know, it's just going to be line number 1. You can always just take somewhere else. You can take that one, for example, or you can even do better. You can take this one. Looks so much nicer. Why didn't I just think of that? Maybe because the base was a lot smaller back then. So... Nope. And that means this one is no longer available. I wonder if this is a good idea. What do we bring in here? I'm bringing it to this location, which doesn't really need any. Also, this is kind of wrong as well. Alright, let's think, because there is a point to the fact that maybe the red one doesn't need everything. And that could mean... Okay, you know what? I made a mistake. It happens. Good thing I didn't call it perfect play or some other stupid thing. Here, and then I'll just simply put there. Simply make sure that this one gets a full lane out. Yes. All the way from up here. Great. That gets a full lane out. That doesn't get anything afterwards. See, that's my entire thought here. I can still do this. Should I then share it again here? Yeah, I think we'll build it at this point. So that now shares it again. That's better, I suppose. And I have no idea what I just did here. Oh, that was another balancer. We don't need that many balancers. And at this point, that just needs a teeny tiny bit. I don't know. It just seems a bit wrong, this one. See, that's the way I want it. I want to make sure that when I take it out, then it spreads back in. There we go. Much nicer. Speed module 3. We are going to get... See, this is also really nice. However, just not now. That's going to be the last one we need. Then we need 3 of those. That's going to be next time when we start building that. Right. Other things that I need to do is make sure this one goes all the way, because this... Oops. The plastic is definitely going to be needed further down. It's hard to navigate when you're this close. Oops. Boom, it works. And move up, and I lost the car somewhere up here. Now you can see how difficult the blue circuits is. The blue circuits is completely dead, and it's actually, in this case, it's because of the red ones. Red ones are working. Here, I'd like to make sure that they go left first. That's this one. And what I can do to upgrade this, I'll give a lot more throughput by just doing this part. And if that turns out that it can consume all of it, I don't think so, but it could be. Then we'll just upgrade. Oh, really? 18, that's just not enough, but it's getting there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 1, 2, 4. I need 4 more. Come on, you can do that. You can get 4 more to me. It's 1. Need 1 more. I need more. How slow is it? It needs 4 of those. That's a bit crazy. What I really should be doing is making speed modules on these two. That would be a much better investment, I think. Boom. Can I make speed modules myself? Oh, yes, I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's completely insane to bake that myself, but whatever. See, this is not going to fit, but it's just going to be fine. So we are getting more red circuits. It's still not very much, because even here, well, they are working. And there's just a little teeny tiny trickle coming in here. And it's going to go for that science. So we're going to change the science into something else that is more useful. Robot. Let's take this. We're going to need that one anyway. So at this point we can now see that red. What are they called? They're called... Let's get that one out of the way. Red circuits are pretty much an issue here. What if I do 1, 2? There. See, my first modules are coming in. I need to be very careful about modules, as I am as that will suddenly and quite abruptly increase my my power consumption to a point where it is kind of unsustainable. Why do I have 3? Oh, I have 3. Yep, good. Got 3. That's going to be exactly enough because I don't like ending this one without having it upgraded. So this is about as much as I can do in this realm. What I will do is I'll pick up some more stone bricks so we can get that outer lane on the outside done. There are always going to be these kind of small broken things. Like a twisted belt here, something else there. Lab research, excellent. See, this is quite obvious that it comes somewhere in from a yellow belt, the way that that's looking. Can I get the last one? Yes, I can. That might be something I should do because why not? Nah, we'll take this one. That should be able to do just a tiny bit more. And what we will do now is going over to this location. We now have pretty good robots. Oops, here. I think this is the best thing I can do because I want 4 personal robots. I want the night vision, and then I can only put 1 reactor in until I get the next one. Yes, I know robots. I know you want to do that yourself, but I'm honestly gonna ruin it for you. There. Go, 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 go. See, this is interesting as well, how what the coal is going to be used for. That comes in that side. Okay, well, that's not quite there. Okay, so let's see. This is protected. We got the yellow science. We have upgraded the red circuits. We've upgraded the belts a bit. So everything looks exactly like it should be. We can see that both the blue circuits and the red circuits are pretty much dead. And that's basically the size of the base that dictates this. I can't really make this one bigger without doubling it, and that might actually just be what I need to do. Unfortunately, there isn't a lot of room here. If I want to play games, then take a look at this. Nope. I need 1, 2, 3. Could this move up into 1, 2, 3? It could technically move up 3, but it would be really ugly. Then I could move all of this up and all of that junk. No, the other option I have is making another one down here with red circuits. It could feed this, and also this one is using quite a lot of red circuits actually. And down here is also using a crazy amount of red circuits. So if I want to do another red circuit factory, then here might be the best place, like that. I could do another red circuit factory. I think I actually should, because red circuits will quite often be what's holding us up. Not actually the blue, but the blue will be soon afterwards. But actually here, it's getting into a decent amount, but I guess this is also because the blue circuits are not really working at this point. And it goes in. Efficiency modules, yeah, it's all constrained by this teeny tiny little trigger. All right, excellent. Let's wrap this one up. We have plenty more to do, so we'll need to scale things up. And once they're scaled up, we will also start working on some... Once we've scaled up the base, once we scale up more red circuits, we will deal with modules. Not beacons, but modules. Once we have the modules, well, then we are going to convert the space to robots. Not meaning, I'm not going to remove the belts because the belts have a nice flow to it, but simply anything that is produced and put into a box, I will, like this one, just change it to a called these passive provider boxes. Then I'll be able to set robot ports everywhere, and once I have the robot ports, I'll be able to gather whatever I need at a range. But that's going to be in the future episodes. So until next time, I hope you are still enjoying it, and I hope that you'll be checking back next time. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.